Assalamu alaikum everybody. Today we have the cheapest EV that money can buy and that you don't feel like vomiting from. So let's start the video.
Hongqi translates as a red flag, and now all the Instagram girls have rushed after this car. Hongqi burst into the Uzbekistan market very aggressively and began to fiercely compete with the Gentra and Kobo. Those are very budget and very popular cars in the Uzbekistan and ex-Soviet Union countries. They cost less than $15,000. It conquered ex-Soviet Union countries without advertising, without official distribution, no dealerships. It's all grey import with no service, no warranty, and people are buying it with the same desire that corporate officials have to take out more government debt to steal all the money, which the people will have to pay for them with the huge taxes. And those politicians, unfortunately, are everywhere on this wonderful planet. Hongqi EQ5 flies away from the grey importers' lots. People are buying the car with huge car loan interest of even 50% yearly and with predatory credit of 200% for 2 years without any down payment, and that's crazy. And because they believe that they will make money back from the Yandex Taxi, it's a Russian version of Uber that is very popular in the ex-Soviet Union countries, and it's very questionable income idea, but still some kind of income for very financially illiterate people. The car design is specifically made for backseat passengers. It looks hilarious. I mean, it's just funny car. But the car is intentionally designed for taxi use, and the maximum low level of air resistance is only 0.28, and you don't say that this car will do. Those numbers are the same as in Koenigsegg Jesko and lower than Ferrari F40 and even lower than Bugatti Chiron. All this helps with the range, improves sound isolation and makes acceleration easier. That's why the front isn't the most beautiful and any part of the car is not beautiful, but everything up front is built for purpose, except of the red stripe. This one is glowing at the night, and that's interesting. And I think the red stripe was just done for the fun of it, just to do something. Also, we have the front vents in the bumpers. They help the aerodynamics, and also they increase range, decrease sound, and help improve the acceleration. And the brand that used this technology with the vents for the mass cars was BMW. When you look at the side design of the car, you just laugh out loud because the roof is very high. It gives the impression that the car is from Chinese version of the Peaky Blinders series with this hat and everything, which is hilarious. The rear design has one not very attractive concept. With the front, the car looks that it came from the same manufacturer, the front and the back, and when I look at the car, it evokes zero emotion in me. It's just zero opinion about how it's beautiful or ugly. It leaves me soulless. It's just a means of transportation for cool Chinese corrupt officials. And especially with such beautiful number plates of 111, it adds even more corrupt coolness to it. Hongqi sold in 4 configurations. First one is the cheapest one, 450 kilometer range. Second, 500 kilometers of range. Third one, 560 kilometers of range, and the most expensive one is 650 kilometers of range. The most affordable version right now, they sell the old stock of 2024. It costs $8,400 in China. There is a new restyled version that has already been released and already selling outside of the China and in China, and some say that they have the same price as the old version of 2024, and that's very strange. If anyone has knowledge of a price that the new version cost and are sure about that price, please let me know in the comments, because I couldn't find any information, solid information in the internet about the new refreshed model. Today is our first interview on this channel, and please let me know in the comments if you like this kind of content. If you do, I will try to make more interviews. So we interviewed today the taxi driver. We asked about how much he makes, what his opinion about the car and does he like it or not. And please read the subtitles. Sorry we didn't do it in English because he didn't speak English.
Сегодня у нас хозяин машины, мы сегодня возьмем у него интервью, его зовут Ислам Каримов. Ассаламу алейкум.
Ассаламу алейкум.
Первый вопрос. Сколько вы зарабатываете в день, вот, ездя на Яндекс Такси?
Assalomu alaykum. Kunda 800 mingdan 1 million 200 minggacha ishlayman.
Сколько расход у вас ежедневно на машины?
Основной shu anaqa 100 ming zapravkaga qilaman.
Сама машина нравится, нет вам как вот впечатление от машины?
Ha, albatta, menga yoqdi. Puliga arziydigan mashina, mehnatkash insonlar uchun yaxshi o'ylab topilgan, yaxshi udobstvolari zo'r mashina deb o'ylayman.
Запас хода какой у вас вот реальный?
Zapas xodi 450 kilometr, o'zi 300 kilometr yuradi. Undan ko'proq ham agar asrab anaqa qilsangiz.
Номер за сколько купили?
Endi nomerni $1000 auksiondan olganman.
Опыт какой у вас? Сколько вы лет вот за рулем, сколько вы занимаетесь Яндексом? И где еще где-то работали, вот в каких странах?
4 yil davomida stajim bor. Faqat Yandexda ishlaganman 4 yil davomida. Birinchi ishimni Rossiya Federatsiyasida boshlaganman. Bu yoqda tajriba orttirib kelib, keyin ana o'zimizda ham Xudo xolasa mana 1 yilcha bo'lib qoldi. 1 yildan beri o'zimizda ham ishlayapman.
Если вам нужна машина, куда транспорт нужен, вот у нас Ислам Каримов, его так и зовут, Ислам Каримов. Номер мы оставим внизу, обращайтесь, пожалуйста, в любое время. Переходим дальше к обзору.
In China today, Hongqi batteries are simply replaced in just seconds, and those facilities are everywhere in all the cities because Hongqi is very popular taxi car. There are special devices for charging batteries. They store it under the ground and they have like, I don't know, 100, 200 batteries, especially for Hongqi, and just to change it immediately. I think this business could be started in any city that you want, and with the demand today for the EV and popularity, it could be a failed business, but also, no idea will thrive or not. But with the taxis of Hongqi, in every city they opened, in every city it makes money. The Hongqi interior is a pleasant surprise for me. For $8,400 I expected horror, but no, everything was very civilized. The front seating is not luxurious. When you get in the front, you do feel a little bit uncomfortable, but materials everywhere are not bad. They don't smell, they're not toxic. If like 5-6 years ago you brought something for $8,400 from China, it would literally had such a bad smell that you would cry, you would feel nauseous, like vomiting everywhere, and just sitting in the car, and all the materials were very hard and harsh and sharp, and that was not pleasant experience. It is noticeable that when you sit in the car it's budget friendly in this Hongqi, but it's not all that obvious. It tries to hide its price, and it does it very successfully. The gear selector and the steering wheel are very great to touch, and it looks great. Everything looks normal. For its money, it's just a generally super price ratio. There is a ton of space at the back, and the seating position is not luxurious for the back passengers, but for the short distances you won't notice it. There is an armrest and USB port, and in more expensive versions there are more features and the interior looks much more expensive. Our version is the 450 kilometers. Now let's talk about the drawbacks of this wonderful vehicle. Every time I sit in the passenger seat, I feel a little bit nauseous. I feel that I want to vomit, and I physically feel unwell. When I was behind the wheel, I noticed that my two most important reproduction and oval male organs that I'm very proud of were actually uncomfortable. I felt that this radiation was hitting my balls. But I must say that I have friends and acquaintances who also agree with my discomfort. They feel the same, the violation of their balls. But there are also people who I personally know, they say that no, everything is fine, I didn't feel anything, and that's very strange. But absolutely everyone says that when you charge the car and you sit inside of the car, they feel nauseous. Everybody, they feel really bad. But again, till today I remember that that was the most unpleasant driving I ever had, because my balls felt literally violated by radiation. That was very unpleasant. Everyone claims that the range and the biggest problem, of course, is the range. So manufacturer claims that 450 kilometers is the actual range, but no one ever did this. Also, the range is heavily dependent on the driving style of if you drive like a Prius that doesn't violate children, then you will get like top 400 kilometers if you're lucky. It produces 136 brake horsepower and 250 newton meters of torque. 0 to 100 kilometers will happen in 8 seconds. and let's start the driving of the car.
The cheapest EV car in my country, and I think in the world, that it's not horrible to drive. Actually, it's not horrible to drive. Well, my balls feel very weird. Owner says when he plugs it into a super fast charge and he's sitting inside of the car, he feels a little bit dizzy. And when he accelerating really fast, he also feels a little bit dizzy. A lot of Hongqi in my country right now. And not all of them drivers for the for the payment drivers. Somebody just buys it for themselves. It is the ride comfort is harsh. It's very hard car. You can feel every bump here, and that's weird because it does not handle. It does not handle at all. It's very wobbly, and at the same time, the harshness is you can feel it, and that's very weird. Usually, when car has firm ride, it handles a little bit, but not this one. It doesn't. Sound isolation, of course, is not here for the amount of money. I told you, I don't think any car has sound isolation. But nevertheless, the materials here are not horrible. You don't have the smell. You have nice, good materials everywhere. They don't try to kill you or poison you with the smell or cut you. That's good. And when you drive it, you do feel relaxed. You're very relaxed. You feel at all not in any kind of hurry or stress. You just drive it, and that's good. That's excellent. You don't feel this for that amount of money. I didn't expect it. The power delivery is very weird because, of course, its main purpose is to give you the longest range possible. So brakes are hard. When you push the brakes even a little bit, it does jerk a little bit. Also, recuperative system feels like on the very early EV Chinese cars that I drove 3-4 years ago. I have a review of it, like the Xpeng and others. It does feel a little bit harsh. Advantages of the car, the price, of course, there's nothing compared to it. The sound isolation from the body, the aerodynamics is good. There is no sound noise, no wind noise, nothing. It's an excellent, excellent car. Well, now I just released the gas and I feel like vomiting. It does feel like vomiting a little bit. Okay, we're gonna accelerate with the full pedal and try to hit a corner very aggressively. BMW 5 something E60 body. Okay. All right, let's go full throttle. Yeah, I feel like vomiting. Power delivery is nice, but again, EV, it's not sharp. It doesn't throw you, it doesn't give you everything. It gives you gradually. Okay, and we are entering the corner at 50 kilometers, and we have some, yeah, it's very wobbly, very wobbly. Very, very wobbly, you can feel that. Would I buy this car for myself if I didn't hate EV? Yes, I would. It's excellent price. It will not depreciate further because there is nowhere to depreciate physically. Just on the same price, and that's nice. Also, ride comfort. Yeah, it's not here, unfortunately, and it feels wobbly. But the space at the back, in the front, it's very spacious car. It's just huge. I feel like basketball player here, you know, like it's just wow, it's nice. It's very nice in a good way. This car does deliver you excellent price for the value. I don't know any car that can do that. Also, there is no squeals and rattles because I expected for this price with 43,000 kilometers odometer, it would rattle everybody. It doesn't. It's nice. It's good quality materials. It's not stinky. Doesn't have Chinese cheap stink that usually had with the previous cars. The Chinese are attacking really nicely right now the market. Also, it has auto hold, it has screen, which is not bright enough. I don't know why. Excellent, excellent vehicle. The sitting position is nice, and I don't know what to say bad about this car.
It's just all around a very, very nice vehicle. Oh, I can feel every imperfection on the road. If the road is perfect, yeah, it's nice, but when it's wobbly, you can feel it. Owner likes it. It's a good car, good earner, brings a lot of money. You know, why not? Also, a lot of higher up customers order this car because of the leg room, and it brings more money than other cars. So why not? And it holds its value on the second-hand market because it's more popular. Oh. Good. Yeah, handling is very wobbly. You cannot make aggressive turns on it, and you don't want to do this. You're just okay with that. It's very, very wobbly. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know in the comments what do you think about this wonderful vehicle and about my channel. Please subscribe to my channel. I have a lot of interesting cars in this month coming out. Also, let me know in the comments what do you think about my video. Please share my video. Take care and bye-bye. There is a guy at the back. I don't want him to hit our car because he's looking at the phone right now.